The sun was rising over the little pond, casting a gentle golden glow over the water. A small, fluffy duckling with soft yellow feathers and the roundest eyes you'd ever seen, waddled along the edge. His name was Pip. But Pip wasn't like the other ducklings. His wings were a little smaller. His feathers looked softer, almost too delicate. The others whispered when he walked by. "He'll never fly," they said. Even the flight instructor at school smiled kindly and said, "Some ducks are meant to stay close to the ground, Pip." Every time he heard those words, Pip's heart sank a little. But he never said anything back, he just smiled, even though it hurt inside. No one knew that every evening, when the others were playing, Pip would sneak away to the edge of a small hill near the pond. He would climb to the top, spread his little wings, and jump. Every time, he tumbled down the hill, sometimes rolling, sometimes landing in the mud. But he always got up. And he always tried again. One afternoon, after another day of whispers and laughter behind his back, Pip sat alone under a tree. He watched the others practicing their gliding, effortless, graceful, perfect. His chest felt heavy. "I'll never be like them," he thought. But before the sadness could settle, a sharp cry pierced the air. Everyone turned. A younger chick, no older than Pip's little sister, had slipped from the riverbank. The current was fast. She flapped desperately, but the water pulled her further and further away. The older ducks froze. No one knew what to do. But Pip didn't think. He couldn't. He ran. His tiny feet pounded the ground as he sprinted up that same little hill where he had fallen so many times. His heart raced, not with fear, but with something stronger. Determination. He reached the top. He didn't pause. He leapt. The wind rushed around him. For a moment, it felt like falling. But then, his wings, those small, weak wings, caught the air. He didn't tumble. He soared. Not far, not high, but enough. Enough to glide over the water. Enough to reach the little chick. He grabbed her gently with his beak and flapped, harder than ever. The current fought him, but Pip pushed back. He pulled her toward the bank. The other ducks rushed in, helping him lift her to safety. The chick coughed, but she was okay. Everyone turned to Pip. Eyes wide. Mouths open. But no one spoke. Because they saw it. Pip's wings were still open, wet, trembling, but they had flown. Resolution, the recognition. The teacher, the others, those who had whispered, stepped forward. But Pip didn't need their words anymore. He looked down at the little chick, who smiled up at him with grateful eyes. "Thank you," she whispered. Pip smiled back. For the first time, he wasn't trying to be someone else. He was just Pip. And Pip could fly. Sometimes, the smallest wings carry the biggest hearts. Thanks for watching, dear viewer. If you like this video, then please subscribe.